nice movie and go home and watch it. Seriously.
Everybody watching a different way. So,
No, but it's not human way though. It's not human way.
if you put a note outside, we don't do that.
No, it's basic
There is no
sense.
outside, there's multiple notes that say you shouldn't throw
Because
this.
everybody use different guns.
Different
So basically you're telling me you don't have no common sense?
Yeah, you told me before you have no.
No, tell what the note says as well. You should have asked us, look, we came here, we have got confetti, we want to throw it. Should we do it or not? Did you ask us?
Definitely ask me.
Yeah, ask next time, right? Because we have to clean it.
But this is not funny, this is next time. You guys are all like educated people saying, come on, you guys increase the sound, there is no sound in the cinema hall.
Forget about the sound for 1 second, yeah? Let's just
I don't
focus
know
on
what
the
sound, you can complain about it, there's no issue with that. But this is not good.
Let me be straight. Right from the start, a small but very loud group of Indians are embarrassing themselves abroad, and then acting shocked when people don't like it and start calling it out. A few months ago in London, a cinema showing a new Indian movie turned into something closer to a wedding hall after too many drinks. Popcorn flying, confetti thrown in the air, people cheering like it was a cricket final. When staff tried to stop it, the excuse was priceless. There's no sign saying we can't throw things. That's not a joke. That was the actual logic. That was the common sense they had, or rather the common sense they lacked. And this is where the problem starts. Not with one cinema, not with one movie, but with a mindset that says, if no one stops me, it must be okay. There's no sign saying, don't litter, right? So I can just drop my rubbish all over the floor. Now, before someone starts typing angrily, let's be clear. This is not about all Indians. Millions travel abroad every year and behave perfectly fine. They follow rules, respect people, and blend in like normal human beings. But it only takes a small group acting badly to shape how everyone else is seen. That's how stereotypes are born, whether you like it or not. The cinema incident is just one example. Ask people who live abroad, and you'll hear the same stories again and again. Indians blasting loud music on buses and trains, phone on speaker, full volume, like everyone else signed up for their family group call. People cutting queues because it will only take 1 minute. Tourists littering in places where locals clearly don't. Drivers ignoring lanes, signals, and speed limits the moment they rent a car, as if traffic laws are optional suggestions. And in some cases, public urination and defecation in places where you are definitely not meant to go. In some countries, public transport is quiet by default. People speak softly, phones are on silent. Then someone walks in shouting into a phone, watching videos without earphones, laughing loudly, completely unaware that everyone else is uncomfortable. Or worse, fully aware and just not caring. Then there's hygiene. This is the part nobody likes to talk about, but everyone thinks about. Spitting on the street, throwing trash out of car windows, urinating in public because there was no toilet nearby. In India, these things have sadly been normalized over decades. When you grow up seeing it every day, it stops feeling wrong. It just feels normal. So when some Indians go abroad, they don't suddenly switch modes. They take the same habits with them. Same behavior, same excuses, different country. And here's the key point people keep missing. Foreign countries don't hate Indians for existing. They get annoyed because of behavior that breaks shared social rules. Rules that locals follow without needing signs every 5 meters saying don't litter, don't shout, or don't pee on the wall. In many places, civic sense isn't enforced by police shouting at you. It's enforced by common sense, social pressure, and basic respect. You don't do stupid things because you don't want to disturb others. Simple. But in India, the system has failed badly. Littering is everywhere. Traffic rules are treated like jokes. Honking is a national language. Pavements are optional. Public spaces belong to no one, so everyone abuses them. When rules are broken by everyone, breaking rules stops feeling wrong. It's like a broken system that just keeps on going because nobody cares to fix it. There have been studies and surveys showing that rule breaking becomes normal when enforcement is weak and social pressure doesn't exist. If you see 10 people throw trash on the road and nobody reacts, the 11th person will do it without thinking. Over time, this becomes a culture, not an exception. Now export that culture abroad, and you get problems. Local people notice, employers notice, neighbors notice, other Indians notice too, and feel embarrassed but powerless. Resentment builds quietly. Not always openly, not always aggressively, but it builds. And once resentment is there, it sticks. Then comes the victim narrative. Why do foreigners hate us? Why are Indians targeted? Why are we treated badly? The uncomfortable answer is that behavior shapes perception more than slogans or speeches ever will. You can't shout about ancient civilization and Hindu wisdom while throwing garbage in a park and destroying nature. You can't demand respect while ignoring basic public manners. Respect isn't claimed. It's earned, daily, in small, boring ways. Driving is another big one. In many countries, driving is boring. That's the point. You follow lanes, you stop at red lights, you don't overtake from the wrong side. It's boring, and it's safe. When someone raised on Indian roads gets behind the wheel abroad, the habits kick in, cutting, speeding, ignoring signs. Then comes the shock when fines arrive or licenses get suspended. Why so strict? Because that's how the system works. Remember the Indian truck drivers who performed an illegal U-turn on a motorway in the US a few months ago? It resulted in the death of an entire family as their car smashed into the back of the truck that turned without warning. Public defecation and urination is another deeply uncomfortable topic, but ignoring it doesn't make it disappear. When toilets are lacking and enforcement is weak, people adapt in unhealthy ways. That adaptation becomes a habit. Habits don't magically vanish at passport control. Everyone remembers the incident at a popular tourist beach in Canada in which a group of Indians was filmed publicly defecating and hiding in a tent afterwards. So yes, I won't sugarcoat it. This behavior hurts Indians abroad the most. Students, workers, families who did nothing wrong end up dealing with suspicion, jokes, and cold treatment because of actions they didn't commit. One group's lack of civic sense becomes everyone's burden. The hard truth is this: no PR campaign, no viral hashtag, no angry online defense will fix this. Only change at home will. India doesn't need more signs saying don't litter. It needs enforcement that actually works. It needs cities designed for people, not chaos and cows. It needs schools to teach civic sense as seriously as math. It needs parents to stop saying everyone does it and start saying don't do it. Most of all, it needs a cultural shift where public space is respected, not abused. Because behavior doesn't change when you travel, it follows you. And if India wants respect globally, it has to build respect locally first. So yes, calling this out is uncomfortable, but pretending it's not happening is worse. Fix the habits at home, and the image abroad fixes itself. That's how it has always worked.